Hello there, book fighters. I recorded this video once already, but there was a couple of things wrong with it. Firstly, it was too long, and B, I decided I was going to try and edit it on my phone, and that didn't work out too well for me, so now I'm recording it again. And the first thing I want to do is show you my copy of The Once and Future King, because it is absolutely gorgeous. This is all hardback, and it's silver inlay, and it has beautiful illustrations both on the cover and inside, and they're all kind of canvas-like inserts, and it's an absolute beauty. And I bought this because I didn't like the paperback version that was the only other one that I found. So I'd like to see your editions in your videos and see you know, if all the money I spent on it was worth it. In summary, I love this book. Julia told me in the chat that we had a couple of weeks ago that J.K. Rowling based a lot of Harry Potter on this, or at least T.H. White was an inspiration to her, and I can definitely see that. Merlin and Arthur's relationship is very Dumbledore-Harry, especially in the way that he teaches things, and that is basically what the first book is about. Merlin is Arthur Wart's tutor, and he teaches him things. I should say that I've only read The Sword and the Stone. I'm going to read them for each successive week. So this week I read The Sword and the Stone, next week I'm going to read book 2, and I would ask you that in your videos talk about whatever you want, but I would ask you please not to spoil the rest of the book for me, because I haven't read it. So yeah, Merlin teaches Arthur in a very Dumbledore-like way, in a roundabout way. In Harry Potter, Dumbledore always has these plans, he always has these things. He's always got a plan, he's always one step ahead, but Harry is always playing catch-up in Order of the Phoenix when Dumbledore is ignoring Harry, and Harry thinks, you know, Dumbledore has some kind of problem with him. No, that's not what it is. There are different things at play that Harry never realises, and that's very similar to what we find in The Once and Future King, mainly what I'm talking about, The Sword and the Stone. When Arthur becomes a fish, he learns that you have to start small. You can't just try and do the most amazing thing, you know, just on a whim. You have to, the building blocks have to be there. You have to learn to crawl before you can walk. In this case, you have to learn to just kind of flap your fins before you can do all the tricks. You have to learn the simple basics. Later on, when he becomes a hawk, he learns about hierarchy and, you know, politics and how that fits into life, and how you've got to know your place sometimes, which obviously is going to be of some import to him when he's older. At one point he teams up with Robin Hood, and he learns battle, he learns war, he learns all these different things in all these roundabout ways, and I really enjoyed it. This isn't a page turner. It isn't going to keep you up all night, but it's fun. And I would say as well, if you've struggled with this, you know, if you've struggled to get through it, then stick with it. I've been told that it gets much darker, and this is kind of, you know, much like Harry Potter. As Arthur matures, so do the prose. The one other honourable mention I want to talk about is the fight, the joust, the duel between the two knights, because it is hilarious, and probably my favourite part in book 1. I was literally heartily laughing. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I had a good time with this book. It was, you know, a bit, it wasn't a page turner. It didn't have me completely hooked and hanging on every word, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was funny in parts, and yeah, the influences in Harry Potter that I saw really kind of, I enjoyed. I enjoyed seeing a direct influence like that, and I enjoyed finding little similarities here and there. I'm excited to read the next one. I'm excited for your videos about this one, and about whatever you want to make them about. I'm hopeful that now this channel will start again, and we're halfway through. We had a bad month last month, but now we're gonna crack on, hopefully. So Lauren, I'll see you tomorrow. Awkward part at the end of the video where I gotta talk and turn it off at the same time. Bye.